gonna show you how I made these denim boots. Yeah, I made these and you can too. Hello, my name is Riley. Welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Today I'm gonna be making some fun denim things. More specifically, this. So this is the right boot of a set that I really wanna make the other one of these thigh-high denim patchwork boots. I was just started making these for fun, like last year, maybe ages ago, and I've still never gotten around to finishing them, but I have a Western themed party coming up in a couple weeks. And I was like, that would be fun. Western denim. I think cowboys wear that. I don't know, but either way, I was like, that would be a sleigh. So let's get to work. And I just think they're so fun and so cute. And I made them from, guess what? This. I got this pair of heels from an op shop. This crazy op shop on the coast. These are literally $1 or $2. And pretty much I just sewed a slip that fits around it and then have just been sewing it up around my leg and like trying it on every so often to make sure it fits. And it's kind of super easy. But looks like it's not easy, sort of. So, yeah. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put your shoes on and then fully wrap up your shoe and your foot and everywhere you want the boot to go in Glad wrap. It'll make sense. And then, once you're covered in Glad wrap, you will then cover it in tape, like duct tape. I think this was my first one I did, and I think I did another one after, because this one just kind of wasn't it, and I didn't know what I was doing. But as you can see, the whole inside is Glad wrap, and then there's some tape on the inside of the Glad wrap to keep it. And this fully went up around my leg, like so. You just literally tape around your leg. It feels like a crime, like you're hiding a dead body, but it's your body, so it's alright. And do it with your shoe on, go all around the shoe, and then you'll cut yourself out of it, and then boom, you've got a pattern, baby. So this is the pattern that covers my leg. Then I cut it out into some patches because I wanted this to be like a patchwork denim thing, but you could definitely do it in less patches than I did, because I also made this. I didn't make it for this shoe, but we'll just see. But they work better when you make them for the specific pair of shoes that you're putting them on, because all shoes are different, and the left foot is different to the right foot, so you kind of have to do it as you're doing it. Anyway, I just did this one, and it's just 2 pieces of fabric. There's not all these different patches. And there'll be a hole at the bottom for you to poke the stiletto through, if I ever get there. Hello? So I made this on a pointy boot that had a point, so that would fill out this bagginess that's at the front and make it look sharp. But anyway, yeah, that's like a little boot in that fabric. And this just has one seam down the front and then one along the back. Left a hole for the stiletto and then down there. Oh my gosh, I just ate breakfast. I'm really gassy. Gassy gals. So anyway, that's kind of the whole shebang. I used some pattern paper, which you can use newspaper, just normal paper. These aren't big pattern pieces, so you could just use any paper like this and just trace this onto this. So I cut these out of the paper and then put this paper onto the fabric that I wanted, which was some old jeans that I had. I'm just using some super old jeans that my family had that were just like not okay. Yeah, now I have all my little pattern pieces. If you want like it really detailed, I don't know how to do that for you, but I'm gonna try. So it sort of goes like this. This is the piece underneath the ball, the front of your foot. This bit will wrap around and join across the front center, like going up the top of your foot. Oh my god, I should not be wearing a holy outfit with pins. That was a near disaster, okay. This bit does the back of your heel, and that's the hole for the stiletto. And then this will wrap around the stiletto because I wanted it to be fully covered. So as you can see, there's the seam across the front and the teardrop shaped one underneath, and it joins along the back, and then that wraps down around the heel. I made these just kind of extra big at first, and then you can always tighten them, you know what I mean? Wish me luck. See you in a bit. And then I'll talk to you about how I did the leg part after, because that part is so easy and I did that before I did this. In fact, I have a patch already done. So it is just random pieces. I just went to the jeans I had and just hacked them and cut out heaps of shapes. And then I just kind of lined some up where I think they kind of lined up and just stitched them together with a 1 centimeter seam allowance sticking out. So I just made like a big patch of this to make the full thigh leg, and then just wrapped it around my leg, like, and then just pinned where it felt tight and good, slipped it off, and then I just cut off the excess and sewed it together. But if you look closely, there is one big straight line down the back, because that's where I wrapped it around and then cut it. So yeah, I haven't done the finishing on these pieces. They're still just like the plain raw edge, but I really wanted to give them this effect. So I just went through with scissors or little snips, and you just snip it. Just like snip, snip, just like snip the denim. You just go like that across all the seams and then kind of wrap it up. And then, yeah, it gives you this cool like fluffy denim look. Yeah, that's how I made this boot. So hopefully I'll make the other one today, and then I have a really cool idea for a one-piece item of clothing. Begin as shorts, but come up me and finish here, made out of all of the waistbands of the denim. We'll see. That's just a thought up here. It's not a thought out here yet, so we'll see. Also, I have a brand new machine. Look at her. She is a singer, heavy duty. She has a little screen. Look at all the different types of stitches she can do. She has these little cute pull-out things. Oh, like all of these. And she can do letters and numbers. Oh, I love her. And shall we even speak of the heavy-duty overlocker that I got? I still haven't given it the time to figure out how to use it properly. So she's just kind of sitting there for now, but we'll get to her when we get to her. Okay, second time doing some unpicking. This is actually a very confusing pattern because it's just like a pattern I made up to fit around my foot, so it doesn't like really make sense. And I didn't do any kind of like markings on the pattern, like notches, so that then I would know which sides of the pattern match up with the other sides they're supposed to match up with, which was an oversight. I should have done that, and next time I will. But anyway, now I know. This is just the start of the foot, like that part, you know, of the boot. So very slowly getting there. I've been sewing away all day for many hours, and I completely forgot to update you guys. This is what I've done. This is the foot part. It looks very weird right now because it's not trimmed and there's no shoe in it. And if you can see these pins, I just tried it on and I just pinned it around my leg. And then I'm just gonna sew this in a straight line, cut off all those extra bits, and hope that I can still put it back on. This will be less of a tutorial and more of just like a fun sewing adventure. Hope you've enjoyed the ride so far. So just using some duct tape, I just taped the shoe a bit. So I like taped around the point to give it like a sharper point. I just did like heaps of layers, so it's like pretty sturdy. I probably couldn't like kick stuff with it and keep it as sharp, but like it'll do to just keep it filling that extra little bit of denim there. Now maneuvering the heel into the actual boot is quite a skill, quite an art form. It's just a lot of like pulling there, pushing there, pulling there, holding that, I put my hand on the heel so that it doesn't poke holes in anything, because there is like a lot of seams in this. It takes maybe like 5 minutes to get it in all the way down to the bottom, especially if you want it to be a really slim boot that hugs your calves and your ankle. Then it will be hard to maneuver it in. Okay guys, this is where we're at. So this is the original one. As you can see, it's got all the fluff. And this is the one I made today that hasn't been like frizzed out yet. But I think they look so cute together. So I'm not sure whether I need to just make the part around the thigh way tighter. Slash also look at this calf. I definitely can cinch a bit in there. So I'll put a pin there and sew that a bit tighter because I love how this one fits and like kind of follows the curve of my leg. Boots. Tick. Okay, let me get dressed. Here's my final denim look. I'm filming this video a few weeks after I actually wore it to the party, so I did wear it with a cowboy hat and a cute little handbag. But yeah, this is how it all turned out. So this is the tops of 5 different pairs of jeans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of jeans. And then I just sewed some strips of this fabric and just used that through the belt loops on them, sort of like a corset. And yeah, it's so fun. I love the kind of like maiden vibe it gives, like the gals who work in like a saloon, like a Western saloon. I love a good thigh high. I love how these hug and then kind of flare out because they're very hot. Obviously they're denim, so having this bit of gap there is actually like a godsend. And yeah, I also made one more outfit, top and pants, for my partner. I ended up being very jealous of them on the night because it was very hot and uncomfortable in all of this, and they looked very comfortable, so I'll be right back. It is so tight. James has a much slimmer waist than me because I made this to fit them, and I haven't even tried it on. And I'm realizing this might not happen. So I have some footage from the night. We're pretty wasted, so I'll insert that at the end of this video and you can see what we look like all done up. But I just can't get this on. It looks really cute on James. And I made this top to go with it. Little puffer patch number. I fully lined it and lined the top with denim so it could be folded down. I'm just honestly so proud of these pieces because I've never worked with puffer before. I really pushed myself, and it was all made using old jeans, scrap denim, so I feel really good about repurposing them. This ain't it, okay. Anyway. But yeah, if you guys want any more info on any of the denim outfits, one I was just wearing, or this puffer stuff, let me know because I could do a video on it. Yeah! This is the look. This is the fit. Baby. My tits have been popping out all night. They feel like they've been really rubbed off by the denim. But I like having a little bit of skin there, just enough.